I just hit record.
Whoops.
The second I hit record,
That's my bad.
You say something.
I didn't know we were recording too there. But it's true.
It's like a goddamn superpower you have. Like, you don't even see me push the record button, and then the words come out your mouth. It's absolutely...
That's my bad. That is absolutely my bad.
Oh, my God. Welcome to Stat Dads. I'm your host, Preston Tompkins. This is my co-host,
Zach Reiner.
Zach
Hello.
Reiner. If you're watching the video podcast, you just saw me lose my shit.
We're gonna have to delete. You can't keep that.
No, of course. No, I'm gonna open with the intro. But my God, man.
I didn't know. It's a timing.
It's
thing.
a superpower you have.
An accidental timing thing.
It's absolutely insane.
It's a Murphy's Law sort of thing. Like I just always accidentally like doing the wrong thing.
I can't believe this. We have no guests this week. We were going to have my best friend Sydney Stow on to talk about some of our Omaha days, but she's sick like 90% of the country right now.
She have Omicron?
No, she's just, I mean... Probably, yeah. She didn't say if she got tested or not, but I assume she is sick because she said she lost her voice and her throat hurts. My God, dude, shit's scary now. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. The craziest thing about the Omicron thing is all this because it's so like mild.
Yeah.
That like every symptom is like every symptom you might have just like any day.
Yeah, it's just like, are you over the age of 30?
It's like, do you have diarrhea? It's like, well, I fucking ate Taco Bell yesterday. I don't fucking. It's like, do I go to get? It's like, yeah, I can't.
Are you over 30 and didn't get 8 hours of sleep? Yeah, you might have Omicron.
Yeah, it's like, do you have a scratchy throat ridiculous. Or it's like, motherfucker, wake up dehydrated.
It's a shit show. Thankfully, my job gave us all at-home tests before the break, but I went to Walgreens to try to buy some more. That every at-home test is fucking sold out.
I would say because I do DoorDash. This is my little side gig with comedy and right now, and I would say about 70% of my deliveries this week. I'm not kidding. It was majority of my deliveries this week were just picking up at-home tests.
Oh shit!
Walgreens
really?
And dropping them on people's porches.
God damn, man, that's well.
Like
Zach,
it would be like 4 in one bag too, like every time.
Just multiple. Well, as we head through this second pandemic winter, Zach and I will continue doing shows, so don't worry. Thankfully, we don't have a goddamn studio we need to go into.
Yeah, we are doing Nerd Roast.
Yes, we are doing Nerd Roast. Yeah, let's just do announcements off the top.
Yeah, we should do that. January 19th is at the Comedy Fort.
Yep, in Fort Collins.
And the 21st is the Late Show. Mm-hmm. So I think it's either 9 or 9:30.
It's 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Okay, yeah. I was off, bud.
So, January 19th at the Comedy Fort in Fort Collins, and January 21st at Denver Comedy Underground, ran by Ben Bryant, who was our guest 2 weeks ago.
And we're doing Spider-Man.
We're doing the Roast of Spider-Man. So it's going to be the same show, 2 different venues. So if you can't make it up to the Comedy Fort and you live here in Denver, you can come see the show. If you can't make it down to Denver and live in Fort Collins, come see it there. And I think, honestly, that's what we need to do this year, is just like, that's what we're going to do. We're going to have like our set cast. We'll have the 2 shows.
I think that's monthly. The good way to do it. It's gonna suck because when people are like, I can only do 1. It's like, well, we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
We also want people to get more money for their costumes.
Exactly. The comics are gonna get paid more, and we're gonna record all of it. And we don't know what our pay system is gonna be, but if you we'll start off by, if you Venmo us $5, you'll get access to the whole show and you can watch it online. We'll send you. If you want to
see the Nerd Roast, and maybe we could do like a mashup best of if we're going to do it like the same show, both shows, maybe we could do like a mashup.
I'm going to do, just like I did with the Roast of Superman, I'm going to make a sizzle reel. We'll post it on our Stepdad's YouTube page so you can kind of see what the show was about.
Yeah.
Some of the highlights. At the end of this episode, I will play a clip from the Roast of Superman. So if you have no idea what the Nerd Roast is, or if you don't live in Colorado, you could check that out. And if you're interested, check out the shows that we're going to start selling in 2022.
It's basically like the Comedy Central roast, but everyone is playing a character, so no one gets their feelings.
Oh my God. So, I mean, I guess we could talk about how the nerd roast started.
Yeah.
Is because we were doing like regular. So yeah, like Zach was saying, nerd roast is just, let's say it's the roast of Spider-Man. Comics will dress up like Peter Parker, Dr. Octopus, Aunt May, and do roast style jokes like, oh, Dr. Octopus is here. That's what that smell is. You know, bullshit like that.
You got 8 pussies.
But we were doing roast shows in Omaha, and shit just got way too personal.
I mean, also those roast shows in Omaha were the best. Me and you loved them.
Oh, I couldn't
And we
wait.
would murder them
Because
and everyone would hate us.
Yes.
And we were like, well, like roast shows are the best. And like, I love the Comedy Central. Like Greg Giraldo's. I literally watch Greg Giraldo's roast sets like almost daily still.
It's so good
because they're so fun. So like we both love like roasts and roast jokes. But so we just tried to figure out a way so people didn't get their feelings hurt and you could still do roast.
Yeah, because I was ruthless, man. I was telling people's personal information on stage. I was like pseudo doxing them on stage about their, and I was like, I was just a kid in my early 20s.
One time JC Morgan was like, dude, you went too far.
It's because you and I could never we never knew where the line was. And we're like, well, it's a roast show.
I don't know, man.
We just wanted to do the best jokes as possible.
I'm a year into comedy. I'm just making fun of a guy who's trying to be a Brett Michaels wannabe, I guess. Who does Stop it. Okay. He's not going to listen. It's fine.
Hey, you never know.
JC, he was also like a cool guy.
He was a very, very cool guy, and that's why I'm like.
And actually, he was a very cool guy, and like worked hard as a comic. So
absolutely, he helped me kind of learn some videography stuff early on. So we are not making fun of that man. Yeah, he's a very nice boy. But yeah, so situations like that is why we started the nerd.
We were too mean.
We were too fucking mean. And that's the thing. It wasn't like personal for us. It was just what we thought was the funniest joke.
Yeah. Like the Comedy Central thing does not translate to like people you've met 3 times at an open mic.
Yeah. And that you're going to see for the next 10 years of your life.
Yeah.
Because there was that no disconnect. And then like when we came to Denver, that was the same thing with the Denver comedy scene. Like we heard about this roast show that people, we won't talk about it, but people got like offended. So we're like,
apparently Mara Wiles had like the greatest set of all time.
Yeah.
Shout out Mara.
Yeah, shout out Mara.
Big fan of Mara and
keep
Kevin.
Hearing about
Kevin
that.
from Nebraska. Also.
Kevin O'Brien, KOB, baby.
Shout out Kevin.
We love you.
But apparently Mara had like the greatest set of all time with that roast, and people got their feelings hurt.
Yeah. So we're like, well, let's bring Nerd Roast here. So with the pandemic, it was rocky. We did 2 shows at the Comedy Fort. But yeah, on our YouTube page, you can find Sizzle Reel for Roast of Superman. But yeah, John Dahlgren last week rated a stepdad, Jason Momoa. After the break of this episode, we'll have our new segment. We're going to rate his stepdad. Zach,
oh, hell yeah.
Zach doesn't know who the stepdad is.
I do not. I have no idea.
So, and he's a man that Zach is very passionate about.
Oh, no.
You have jokes about this person, so I'm excited about it.
I actually have a guess on who it is, I guess. Now.
What's your guess?
M. Night.
Nope, it's not M. Night
Oh,
Shyamalan.
okay.
If M. Night Shyamalan is a stepdad, we will definitely rate him on the next
God,
episode.
imagine being a kid with that fucking guy. Is just
every birthday and Christmas gift is a goddamn nightmare.
I'd sign every card. The village sucked, you piece of shit.
Oh my God, that would be Zach's personal nightmare.
How about that twist, bitch? Or like break his neck. How about that twist, bitch?
Now you're just threatening his life.
Okay. I am not threatening M. Night Shyamalan. I meant if I was his stepkid.
If you were his stepkid. Are you doing anything special for Christmas?
Yeah, me and the wife are driving to Omaha tomorrow.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
We're both gonna work for most of the day tomorrow, and then drive at like 2 or 3, and then get there at like 10 or 11.
Damn, dude, I cannot do that drive at night.
I like it.
I can't.
It's very chill.
Well, I have astigmatism and shit, so like seeing lights and at night it's
just such an easy drive.
It's an easy drive, but
you get on one exit from Denver and you literally are on the same road the entire time.
Yeah, it's like a 6 to 7 hour drive.
Yeah.
And when are you coming back?
Sunday.
Sunday. Okay. Yeah, we are. I went to Omaha last weekend. I didn't get to do anything Omaha related because it was just seeing my mom and grandpa in the home that he's in, and my dad. My Tompkins side of the family actually got to meet my wife for the first time. So they're like, "Oh, hi, you're a new member of the family. We've never met you before, and you're married. Congrats." But yeah, Omaha during Christmas is so much fun, especially at like Crescent Moon.
I mean,
or any of the bars.
It's still not even in Omaha. It's not gonna be. It's gonna be like probably 50 degrees.
Yeah. So I mean, like Christmas weather-wise, it's not going to be Christmas. It's
yeah,
gonna, because the world's ending.
Yeah, I mean, like it'll be fun seeing. My wife's I'm actually getting to see a niece for the first time.
Oh, okay.
She was born during the pandemic.
Pandemic baby.
And yeah, my wife's getting to meet like her and then a couple other people she's never gotten to meet, and she's been my wife for over a year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because man, that is so wild.
Yeah, we got married during the pandemic. Also, Zoom wedding.
Oh, that was the way to do it, man.
Honestly, like I loved your wedding. I had an amazing time at your wedding. But honestly, me and my wife just kept like fist bumping, being like,
"Yeah,
we did
the fucking nightmare."
We were glad how we did
the nightmare. You guys got to see what your wedding would have been like if
we
you didn't.
Fist bumped like 6 times. Like, man, thank God we did it how we did it. Like it was.
I loved my wedding. It was just one of those things.
Yeah, we don't have to.
We don't have to get into it. Okay, so here's the thing. We don't know exactly where you guys listen to our podcast on. Most of the numbers are from Apple Podcasts. Half the numbers are from YouTube.
Please, someone leave a review.
Yeah, just let me know.
We still only have 1 review.
Yeah,
please.
I don't know
leave a review.
Where you're listening to. RSS tells me that it's all over the place, but
reviews really help.
They actually do. So we're telling this up at the top this time. Leave a roast review on Apple Podcasts. Even if you don't listen to us on Apple Podcasts, go over, download it on your phone, and just leave a roast review. Leave however many stars you want, but you have to leave a 5-star review for us to read your roast review on the show. So make fun of us. I will
kidnap the child of your choosing. Just kidding.
Well, one Patreon idea that we had, like in a year from now, when we've like established ourselves, is like Patreon levels where you tell us someone that you want us to roast. We'll write roast jokes about them.
I would love to do that.
Like a
that's
cameo
my favorite
video.
thing in the world. I wish, unleash me.
Yeah, exactly. Like, give us a few details of who you want us to roast, and it's like cameo almost, but we're just making fun of your dad, and that's it. And then you get to send it to him for his birthday.
I will roast your ex. I will.
Oh my god!
I will roast your grandpa.
I don't give
roast
a shit.
Your dad. I'll roast anyone you want me to.
Yeah, I don't care. So we'll figure out our Patreon stuff. But right now, this is a free podcast, and the only thing that we're going to charge for is Nerd Roast. So if
and that's just like $5. And it's such a good show. I mean, like
it's so much fun. Especially when you and I started dressing up as characters to host.
Yes.
Like I was commissioner.
We're going to do that for this one.
Yeah. Oh God, what are we going to be for Spider-Man?
I was going to be Frank Castle.
Yeah, you should definitely be Frank Castle.
I already had
the Punisher.
I mean, the USMC tattoo counts as part of the costume.
And you were the Punisher for the very first Nerd Roast.
Yeah, the very first Nerd Roast.
Very first Nerd Roast.
That shirt is too small now.
I will either be Wilson Fisk or, but I'm not going to commit to the bald thing. So
you should be?
Who?
Oh, man, the fucking...
maybe Uncle Ben.
The guy who looked like Paul F. Tompkins in Hawkeye.
Oh yeah,
he's got the same beard. Just be that guy.
He's not a white guy though. So
I know.
I can't whitewash this shit.
He looks exactly like Paul F. Tompkins.
He does.
Like I just said.
I'll figure it out.
Honestly, I hope they keep. Okay, we don't have to go into that in the show. We don't. Sorry.
Wait, what?
I was gonna say they should keep that guy in the Marvel universe.
Yes. No, this is not a spoiler at all for Hawkeye, but his character was great.
His was so fucking good.
Yeah, the soon
honestly,
stepdad.
When you find it's like, oh my god, this guy should have been like more of
he fucking rules. I want to see more of him.
Honestly, they fucking underplayed him.
He's absolutely terrifying in Better Call Saul. Have you seen him?
No, I haven't done the Better.
Okay, you need to.
Better Call Saul bored me at times, and I feel like a shithead saying that.
Dude,
I feel like a shithead saying that.
If you love Breaking Bad,
and I did,
I do, just get through the first season of Better Call Saul, and then the anxiety.
My wife
levels,
kept going with Better Call Saul. I think.
Yeah.
She likes Breaking Bad and El Camino and all this
It's
shit
so
even
good.
more than I did.
Yeah, I got my wife onto it during the pandemic too.
Did you like
Breaking
El
Bad.
Camino?
I liked it.
I thought it was pretty
Yeah,
good.
it was a nice little like epilogue.
I thought it was pretty good.
It didn't try to establish a brand new like whole franchise. It was
Breaking
just a
Bad
nice
is
little,
probably my favorite show
dude.
I've ever watched. But like it's like the patience of it. Like,
yeah, I absolutely love The Wire.
It's terrifying, but there's like a patience where it's like makes it even more terrifying.
I love The Wire, but I feel like Breaking Bad is still the top one for me. Admittedly, I've not seen Sopranos, so I feel like I need to watch that show.
Oh, The Sopranos is great.
And then make my final decision on like the best show, because it's between those three: The Wire, Sopranos, and Breaking Bad.
The Sopranos is amazing.
Yeah, I don't know why I never committed to it, but now I got.
Did you watch Boardwalk Empire?
I loved the first 2 seasons of Boardwalk Empire, and then lost complete interest.
I know.
That.
I literally watched this first 2 seasons. Also,
I tried. I gave it.
No, and I feel like I definitely, and I feel like it probably still like gets better, and I just like didn't stay into it or something.
Yeah. If you've seen all of Boardwalk Empire, let us know. Leave a comment on the YouTube.
There needs to be more mob shows. We need more mob shows,
for
folks.
Real. Yeah. I just watched we don't need to get into the Hawkeye. You've got a lot of.
I am.
Zach was ranting about Hawkeye.
We can't get into Hawkeye.
We can't get into
this. Can't be a 4-hour.
Yeah, this can't be a 4-hour show. But yeah. Now this is your wife's first Christmas, right?
No. She did her first one like 2 years ago, or 2 or 3 years ago with my family. It was when we were dating. It was her first Christmas. And now,
she just loves the tradition of it now.
Yeah, she likes both. I mean, like we have like the menorah up, and like I mean, we didn't do like the Hanukkah as far as gifts go.
Right.
We're doing the Christmas as gifts wise, and she got like a tree and stuff. But
yeah, now I mean, Christmas is basically just an American holiday at this point. Like I feel like it doesn't need
my
to be
point
a
was like
thing.
I am not religious. I am anti-religion.
Yeah.
But Christmas is pretty fun.
Yeah, it's just like growing up, it was never about the Christianity thing.
Yeah,
like, even in Nebraska, it was just it's a capitalistic holiday.
It's
but I feel like there needs to be that day where you're just like, you know what, I'm not going to do shit. I want to drink some.
What's the best Christmas gift you ever got?
N64.
Oh down. Wow, okay.
The best Christmas in my life.
That was instant.
Absolutely.
Instant. Mine was the zip line from Home Alone. My parents got me the zip line from Home Alone.
Shut the fuck up. What?
Yeah, my parents got me because I was like, I want that.
How is that? What did you zip line from?
Just a fucking tree to the fucking to the back fucking porch. I don't know.
How long was that? Like 5 feet?
No, it was like this was a good one. It's like 50 feet.
How is that even a thing? I mean, there might have been a whole generation of kids out there that had zip lines.
And I was like, I want fucking that. And my mom was like, what? I was like, the zip line.
Did you ever get hurt?
No.
On the zip line? How many times did you actually use it a lot?
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
that is so insane.
We didn't live in that house for a long time, but like the zip line was really fun.
Crazy. A zip. I never.
It rocked. It rocked.
That I got a zip line for Christmas.
Yeah, I watched Home Alone and I was like, I want that. My mom is
absolutely insane.
My mom is the best human on earth, and was like,
your mom rules.
Get a zip line.
Can we talk about your mom for a second? I know this is Stepdad's podcast, but the first comedy festival that you and I were on was in Omaha. It was a DIY festival, but I put on someone there, and all I heard from all the comics from LA, from New York, St. Louis, Austin, man, Zach's mom just gave us weed. That fucking rules, man. It's like your mom was the most popular person at that first festival. Yeah. It was fucking great.
Dave Ross has like stayed at my house even when he didn't have shows in town.
Yeah.
Like he
just stayed in Omaha.
He's like, he has a day to kill and has a show in Des Moines the next day. It's like, hey.
That is so fucking cool. Your mom rules, and your dad.
Yeah, no, they're very cool. They're very cool, and we'll hook you up. I remember that was the thing with one of the comedy festivals in Omaha that cannot be named.
No, the festival that will not be named.
But people were looking for weed, and my dad was like, "I fucking got you."
Yeah. God damn it, your parents are cool.
Wait, he's in Nebraska, so he did not say that.
No. This is this all happened here in Denver. Yeah.
This all happened in Denver.
We're two white guys with beards, so we have the government looking at us.
So are you guys going to see her family for Christmas at all, or
no? We are. This is our first Christmas as a married couple. We wanted it to just be us.
Oh, that's fun.
But the problem is, my wife works in a hospital and she's working on Christmas Day. So
you're literally just hanging out in Denver getting drunk on Christmas Day? Are you just going to get blackout?
I am going to get so shithoused on Christmas Day. I'm turning my phone off. I am firing up Halo on my computer, and I'm drinking hot chocolate with whiskey in it.
That rocks, dude.
That
wife actually sounds really like a fun day.
Absolutely. My wife, while I was working Monday, she went to go get some stuff, like whatever we were going to eat. But she got me this giant bottle of rum, and I'm just going to be drinking hot chocolate with rum in it. And
that honestly sounds really fucking fun, though.
I cannot wait. I'm already off of work for 2 weeks, but I cannot specifically wait for Christmas Day. Where
God, that sounds.
Wife
great.
is at work. I'm playing Halo. I got my cat there with me. It's going to be a good day. So
yeah, that
I feel
sounds
like
amazing. As
we get older, a good Christmas is just not anyone fucking bothering us.
Yeah.
Like that's the best Christmas scenario.
That's how days work. Just any day.
Yeah, any day.
A holiday, yeah, sure.
Yeah, but any day.
There's just so many family members that I haven't seen that like it's gonna be nice. Like that's why I like.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I'd be like great to be alone. I was like, there's so many people I haven't seen. Like I haven't seen one of my my brother Adam. I haven't seen him in like I haven't seen him in fucking forever. Like 2 or 3 years.
It's crazy. Yeah, like it got to a point where like a couple months ago, I forgot the pandemic was even happening. But when I landed in Omaha and saw like all my extended cousins, aunts, and uncles on my dad's side, I was like, there was a moment where I almost teared up. I was like, oh yeah, I haven't seen you guys because the world's been on fucking fire for 2 years now. So
yeah, I almost feel bad sometimes. Like I've seen some of my wife's family like 8 times in the past 2 years.
Oh well, I mean they come out here a lot.
No, I know,
so
and that's then they make the effort, but like
yeah.
I haven't seen some of my family in like 3 years, 3 or 4 years.
It's tough, man. But hey, at least cases are rising. Am I right?
Hey.
Ladies, gentlemen, and gentle people, we'll see you right after this quote fake ad break. I need to say that for legal reasons. Fake ad break. See you after the jump.
You like getting shit, right? Amazon's great. So what? People have to piss in bottles. You drink Bud Light.
That's it. Welcome back to Stepdads. Once again, shout out to Greg Ellis for all the music and everything.
What a beautiful man.
It's been making everything sound nice and sweet and professional. On our, I still am laughing at Billy Wayne Davis's tweet about ours. That it looks like we're FBI sting in a hotel room. All right, so let's get down to business. Last week, we reviewed our first stepdad, Jason Momoa.
Oh, yes.
We are rating on a scale from 1 to 10. Jason got an 8. I call him Jason now. We gave Jason an 8 because we wanted some room for improvement. Because his movies are not always the best, but his characters are. So, but the overall consensus was that Jason Momoa is a good stepdad.
Yes. Yes, he is.
If you're listening, Zach just was trying to manage a microphone and opening up a beer.
He's also
it was fucking great.
The best stepdad at destroying your mom.
Yeah, destroying your mom.
He's Aquaman. You think he ain't making that pussy wet?
Yeah. The man. All right, I was gonna say a really gross joke.
You can say it.
The man can make fish talk, so you think he can't make your mom's pussy talk? I wasn't even going to talk about Jason Momoa. All right.
It's fine.
All right. So, Zach does not know about the stepdad I want to talk about, and it's a man he's very passionate about. We are going to rate the stepdad, Ted Bundy.
Oh. He was a stepdad at one point?
He was not legally a stepdad, but his girlfriend, Liz Kendall, had a daughter when they first started dating. Was age 3.
Oh yeah, and she referred to him as stepdad.
She referred in her book. She refers to Ted Bundy as
Anne Rule book, I think.
Yep. So
I read the Anne Rule book. I'm a fucking weirdo.
Yeah. So the stepdaughter is Molly Kendall. Ted Bundy helped raise her from the ages of 3 to 10. He did a lot of crimes. This is not a true crime podcast, so we're not going to get into all the bad shit that he did to Molly.
We might become one. We don't know.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. By episode 50, we might be.
We might just become criminal stepdad comedy.
Criminal stepdad podcast. So what are I have some more facts here about Ted Bundy that if you want to correct me, email me at step.dads@yahoo.com. What are your initial thoughts of Ted Bundy, the stepdad?
He actually buried less college kids than student loans.
God damn it, Zach. The man's on fire. See, I told you you're going to love this one.
And also, I love that they have like every hot guy play him. Like,
I refuse.
Even though when you look at pictures of him, he's very average looking man.
As fuck.
Looks like a fucking shitty open micer motherfuckers going, oh, why shouldn't I get to say the N-word?
Ted Bundy looks like a guy who talks about cancel culture.
Yeah.
He looks like an open mic.
He's not a hot guy. Like I don't understand why Zac Efron and shit gets to
now,
play him.
Was it that he was hot comparatively to other serial killers at the time?
I guess, like when all the other motherfuckers look like fucking who's the fucker who had
the co-ed killer?
Yeah, like
the big
I guess
boy.
it looked like you just eat all your victims.
Yeah, there's a lot of John Wayne Gacy.
He looks better than all the other serial killers who look like they eat their victims.
So comparative, I mean, you got Ed Gein, you got John Wayne Gacy. I can't remember the real name of the co-ed killer, but the big fucker. That looks like he had an IT degree.
Yeah.
I will never understand how they just always cast like the hottest guy.
Hey guys, how about Zac Efron? Is so funny. I honestly legitimately did enjoy that movie though.
Yeah, I never watched it. I couldn't get past
like me and my wife were like watched a lot of the serial killers.
See, now when it comes to serial killer, I'd rather just watch a documentary. Like I don't want to watch reenactments. I want to learn facts.
The movie was straight up just about him like lying to this woman though, and not about him being a serial killer.
Yeah,
which I found was very strange.
Right, just trying to.
Like, well, no, he's a liar. That's his biggest problem. He's a liar.
He's a liar. No,
that's his biggest problem. He's
murdering
Ted
people.
Bundy's biggest problem is he's a liar to his girlfriend.
He's just. Oh, Ted Bundy's gaslighting you.
He lies to his girl. Oh my god,
Ted Bundy's gaslighting you.
What a fucking nightmare.
What an asshole.
We have to cancel this person.
So Ted Bundy has 20 confirmed victims, but he confessed to 30. Now, do you think when he was on just like those last couple of cases, he was like, yeah, fuck it, 10 more, why not? Like, was there a pride thing with him? And if you know, email me.
Well, another theory I have about him is I think that the Grindhouse movie that Kurt Russell directed, or Kurt Russell starred in, that Quentin Tarantino directed with the car.
Yeah. You think that was like based off of him?
That was how they literally said that. I mean,
that was the inspiration.
That's actually court testimony where they found his car. And that's how his car was built.
I didn't know that.
Where a person in the passenger seat could not survive anything.
Yeah. Oh, I think you mentioned that on episode 1. So, but
sorry.
No, don't apologize. I'm just making fun of my own bad memory.
Yeah. They like he had a car built
like that. Yeah.
To where like no one could survive like getting like so he could like
fucking
he could like rear it or like hit something like go. I mean, imagine if you could just like drive off like at a short mile per hour and hit like a little tree gently and
shit, like it was that.
But the
insane.
other person is still slamming their fucking head and shit.
Oh my god!
And you're fine
because when he got officially caught and pulled over, like the front passenger seat, the actual seat part of it was missing, like it was just out.
He basically it's the same rig, I think.
Yeah, but Ted Bundy used to pretend that he was injured to attract women. Like he would be on crutches and like wear casts and stuff. That is the most cartoonish way to murder someone ever. It's just, I mean, now granted this was in the 70s, but like that's just like something that would happen in the Looney Tunes, I feel like.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But it fucking worked. Like that's terrifying. That
he
would just...
He definitely had a freshman 15. He gained a freshman 15. I mean,
come on, baby. My favorite fact about Ted Bundy is that he represented himself.
He was also a prominent politician.
Yeah,
in the state of Washington as a Republican.
There
were people that thought he was going to run for governor.
Yeah,
he was literally close to running for governor of Washington as a Republican.
The only lesson I take away from that is that, you know what, QAnon's right. They're all fucking pedophile murderers.
I mean, sometimes it's hard.
You can't argue with QAnon sometimes.
Well, after like the Franklin,
yeah,
it's like, well, fuck, the pedophile thing is real.
Yeah,
I don't really...
Pizzagate happened, but it just wasn't at that pizza restaurant.
Yeah,
I feel like
the pedophile stuff is real.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
But like the other stuff isn't real.
I feel like after Ted Bundy got caught, the other politicians were like, "Shit, we can't let this happen again." Do you think they started covering their?
Yeah, they're like, "Man,
God damn it,
we really got to tighten up on our serial killer representatives."
And then that's how they learned. They learned it from Ted Bundy.
He was also very popular during grunge, which is funny, and in the state of Seattle.
Yeah.
So like, man, him and grunge were just on the rise at the same time. Think about that next time you want to listen to Alice in Chains.
Ted Bundy was murdering a woman during that fucking concert.
Him and grunge on the rise at the exact same time.
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10.
So the scale, did Ted Bundy murder Kurt Cobain?
That's we're answering the hard-hitting questions here.
We should probably give him like 0. Right. I mean, I don't know why we're giving points, but
I didn't even know we could do that.
Let's give him a 0.
Yeah, let's just give Ted Bundy a 0 out of 10.
Ted Bundy is a bad stepdad.
Bad stepdad.
Like he's not even like a mechanic who's like, get me another fucking natty, bitch.
Yeah, Ted Bundy did not kill people and put his stepdaughter through college.
Yeah. It wasn't like a mechanic going from a hard works day and be like, get me another Keystone, motherfucker.
Ted Bundy did not teach his stepdaughter how to drive while also...
He literally had cars rigged for people to die in.
Yeah, so... Yeah, Ted Bundy gets a 0 out of 10.
Also, stop casting hot guys as Zac Efron.
Okay, you know what? Honestly, that is...
Or as Zac Efron. As Ted Bundy, I mean.
That's the first 5 points off that scale, is that they're casting hot guys as Ted Bundy. So that's why -5 right there. So 5
Honestly, the casting directors that cast Ted Bundy as a hot guy need fucking help.
Yeah, they do.
Get those people fucking therapy.
Yeah, I don't understand.
If you want to cast Ted Bundy as a hot guy, go get some fucking therapy.
I'm going to say my favorite quote from you from 2 episodes ago. Go headbutt a cement truck.
Yeah, like... You need help, clearly. Like
that is not a hot guy.
You're trying to like portray a serial killer as a hot guy.
Yeah, that's. I know that's not what you were saying, but the words that were coming out of your mouth. I can't. You were about to say.
I didn't mean it like that.
I
didn't mean it like that.
This is getting cut out. This is getting cut out.
Do you want to drink antifreeze but also get the shivers from alcohol poisoning? Try Fireball.
All right, if there was a fake ad break right there, it's because I had to cut something out, and I had to try. I'm sweating right now. Maybe we should not have rated a serial killer.
No,
why did I think that was a good idea? That was only good at...
He's a 0 out of 10 stepdad. He's a serial killer.
Let's just leave it.
The easiest rating. The easiest rating ever.
Let's just leave it there.
He wasn't even good to the kid. He was a stepdad.
And
then he also just serial murdered women.
What the fuck are we doing, man? I was like, what was I doing? Why did I think that was a good idea? We were trying to. Logically. We were trying to be scientific about it. Oh my God. That was such a fucking stupid decision by me.
You want to do some jokes?
We'll see how much that makes it in. All right. Just flat out Ted Bundy 0 out of 10. It's official. Oh my God.
Let's do some jokes.
Let's do some jokes to pivot from this fucking conversation.
How about George W. Bush opening up a sip and paint studio for bored white women called Wine 11?
That one's blowing up on Twitter right now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's doing well.
What are you at?
It's not like crazy. It's like 204 likes.
Yeah, but that's still pretty good. I missed a call from my AA sponsor this morning, but that's because I had 40s duct taped to my hands.
Forever 21 sounds like the exact opposite of AA.
The pandemic has made me an omicronic masturbator.
What would I do if I had $1 million? Well, if it was given to me from a certain someone, I'd give them their kid back.
Perfect one for the Ted Bundy episode.
That's true.
I was at the ER and the nurse asked me if I was sexually active, and I was like, "Please, for the love of God, just get this vacuum off my dick."
If suicide is selfish, then murder-suicide is about as generous as it gets.
They call me Tupac at the buffet because all eyes on me.
One time when I worked for Lance Armstrong, he teabagged me while I was sleeping. Do not ask me how I know it was him.
That's a good one to end up. Oh my God. A new segment where we're in the testing phase for is some bullshit that white supremacist comedians talk about. We have not really planned this out, but Zach wanted to talk about some white supremacist.
My favorite thing is, oh my God, my favorite. Like, there's no better thing in the world than just I mean, they're ruining their own lives.
Yeah.
So like, we're not ruining their lives.
No. I don't feel bad at all for what we're about to say.
Republican conservative comedians are very funny.
Yeah.
For not the rate they're
for not actually being funny. They're funny just because what they think is like their attempt at comedy
rocks sometimes.
It's so fucking
like
bad.
It honestly improves my mood some days.
Oh yeah, just to know that like that's how shitty they are. All right, so give us your example.
18 hours ago. Post Merry Christmas. I hope the fakest version of the viral hoax doesn't cancel your gigs.
God, what a fucking idiot.
Which means he's actually had COVID once.
That's the funniest.
It didn't die.
But didn't he lose?
He said he lost like 50 pounds, but like
if you lose 50 pounds from getting sick, it's not a fucking hoax, you dipshit. I'm sorry.
It's like, you know what's a hoax? You being able to do a 10-minute set without standing on your own. This guy's gonna lead the Trump war forum, and he can't even fucking stand for 10 minutes. These are the people you should be worried about, folks.
Yeah, these are
people who can't stand for 10 minutes at a time.
But they talk about revolution every goddamn day. All right, so I hate the Babylon Bee, but they did have a funny.
No, yeah, they had a good one.
I will give them.
All right, because we'll announce this now. Like, we are not pro Biden. We are not a pro Biden podcast.
I voted for him, and I will not vote for him.
I voted for him too. I am not a pro Biden man. I'm a Bernie man.
Yeah,
I realize he'll be too old in the next election.
I might not even vote.
No, I probably won't.
The local elections and shit, I will vote for, but for president, I won't fucking vote for.
My anti-Biden shit is leftist.
Yeah. We're not liberal cucks. I mean, we're liberal cucks, but we don't hate Biden. What was the Babylon Bee? The Babylon Bee article, everything that they fucking post is so cringy. But the one headline that they had that I thought was great was White House teaches new dog to stop growling when Biden is around a kid. Like, that's fucking great. Like, that's funny. But the rest of this shit that they post is so cringe.
I mean, yeah, he's a pedophile. Good job. We already.
yeah, you nailed it. You
nailed it.
You finally caught up to the Onion from 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But I did think that was funny, so I will give them that.
My favorite thing ever is how fucking all these like crazy goddamn fucking conspiracy people, right wing motherfuckers, act like they're like patriots and like they're like we support the never. And you talk to any of those fuckers, none of them ever served.
None of them served.
I'm an old Navy SEAL. Fuck you, motherfucker.
Yeah, like, the guys that cosplay as veterans.
Yeah, there's cosplay motherfuckers.
Yeah.
All these right-wing conspiracy people are just cosplay like people.
Yeah,
like,
they'll always have that like army backpack, the one that looks like you're going camping in Afghanistan. But then you look at it and it's like, oh yeah, they never actually served. They just want to look like they're in the army or they're part of some militia. Militias are just nerds that bought guns instead of swords. That's all a militia is.
Yeah, a militia is just LARPing.
It's so fucking sad. Someone I went to high school with was like 10 years ago was posting about this militia she joined, and it was the dopiest looking motherfuckers you've ever seen. Like,
love being in a militia against the entire government that one grenade could kill.
Yeah, exactly. I love seeing a militia picture where you can clearly see their inhaler outlined in their front pocket. It's like,
also, they're all secretly being fucking like racist and like fucking
100, yeah, they're like, oh, I'm doing this for my country, but then they share memes about white supremacy or on 4chan and shit. It's just fucking crazy. And it's sad how many fucking like white supremacists are in comedy.
Yeah, I mean, I think we only lost like 3 or 4 in Colorado.
Yeah. Next week, we'll either not have an episode or it'll just be another episode of Zach and I. We'll rate a stepdad that's not a serial killer. What the fuck was I thinking, man?
We'll do the one I suggested.
Okay, yes. Next week we will.
The movie is actually called Woody Manhattan.
Yeah. So next episode stepdad that we're going to review is Woody Allen, who's also problematic as fuck. Do we need to do Woody Allen? I don't know. This one did not go that well.
Woody Allen, the bad stepdad.
Can we just confirm that now? The dude. What are we thinking, man? We cannot rate Woody Allen.
Yeah, you're probably right.
What the fuck are we doing?
We probably need another positive one.
What the fuck are we?
We need another positive one, probably.
Why are we doing this to ourselves? Let's just rate fucking movie guys or like actual stepdads that did heroic shit that we read the news.
I mean, we don't have to even do the stepdads thing.
Why the fuck am I doing?
You were the one that brought like we have to talk about actual stepdads.
I shit you not. I was sitting on my computer for 10 minutes writing down Ted Bundy facts like, oh man, this is going to be great. This is such a good idea for the podcast. And that was the most problematic 5 minutes probably of my entire life.
Yeah, we probably just shouldn't do that segment.
Okay. That segment lasted 2 episodes.
My brother suggested Woody Allen after the first one.
Wait, say that into the microphone.
My brother suggested Woody Allen after the first one.
What the fuck is wrong with us? Oh my God. All right. That segment lasted 2 episodes. Thank you so much for listening to Stepdads. Please like, subscribe, rate, review.
Don't hate us.
Don't hate us. This will be heavily edited. Just like every other goddamn episode.
Oh, do you have any dates to promote? Or?
Yeah, January 6th and January 7th and 8th, I will be at the Comedy Fort. I will be on the show with Dave Ross. I will do a guest spot up top. And then we got Nerd Roast later in January 19th, 21st. And I will be in Colorado Springs, January 23rd.
I have a few shows early in January that I don't know about right now, and I don't care.
I mean, who knows if we're even going to be doing
I don't really care.
any of this shit.
It's not on me if people don't show up.
No.
Because it's in different towns.
Well, I mean, I'm just talking about the pandemic.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's like, whatever, I don't care.
All right.
And then the Nerd Roast, the 21st.
The Nerd Roast.
That's what I actually care about.
Yeah, Nerd Roast I care about. Hopefully we'll still be alive and things will be
I'll
open.
do 30 minutes to anyone.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Please just show up to Nerd.
Just show up to Nerd Roast. We love you. We'll see you next week. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what you're in for tonight, we're doing a roast. But we're not just doing any roast. We are roasting Superman. Are you guys excited for that? Shut the fuck up. No one say a goddamn thing. Oh my god, this looks like a poster for anti-vaxxers. Don't take that goddamn vaccine!
I recently found out that Batman is pro-choice. Apparently his grappling hook has 2 uses.
Batman is here. This is the version of Batman if Alfred only brought home gas station food.
Commissioner Gordon, I'm going to need you to turn on your body cam for this one. Fuck the police, okay?
You know, Lois's whole thing is that she can't recognize her boyfriend without glasses. I know babies with better object permanence.
Superman, you haven't been relevant since 2007 when Soulja Boy had that terrible song.
It's Lois Lane,
The other day I was hanging out with Tucker Carlson. We were in the break room and he was like, do you want to see my best Superman impression? I was like, yeah. He started sucking his own dick.
You just blinked. I had sex with everybody's mother. That's except for Batman's, obviously. Right.
All right, so a family of horses walk into a talent agent's office. You're not supposed to kill anybody.
Aquaman has fucked more sea creatures than Exxon.
Here we go. Batman is such a shitty superhero, he couldn't even protect his own fans in the movie theater. Well, from Christopher Nolan's masturbatory nonlinear storytelling.